Hi everyone, and I'm Dave from Dave's Smith YouTube channel, and I'm really over the moon to meet all of you girls and guys who decided to join me in today's my video about English grammar. So today, and I suggest you to talk over some and go through some common and very common English idioms and some slang expressions related to feelings and some kind of emotions that's really tend to experience at any time in our way of life. First, we have three idioms related to when we just want to talk about happiness. And the first idiom is to be over a moon. To be over a moon about something. This literally means to be extremely, absolutely happy about something when you're extremely happy. So example, and I just won a trip to Japan, so I'm just over a moon. Yeah, it's really so. So the second expression is to be as happy as Larry. As happy as Larry. This actually means to be very happy or pleased as well as the previous one. Example is here, I just got promoted. I'm as happy as Larry. The third expression, to be a happy camper. To be a happy camper. This means to a comfortable, contented person. This expression can actually be used in two ways, either in positive or in negative as well. Let's just start with the positive example. I had no idea that I'd enjoy my new job so much. I'm a very happy camper. Or another one, used in the negative. When they had no more money, they weren't happy campers. So it's actually, it looks like so when when you have no money, you can't be a happy person. So the second category is devoted to sadness. Let's just talk about sadness idioms. And the first one is with a heavy heart. With a heavy heart. This means to feel very sad. Very sad. And my example is here with a heavy heart. She spoke at her father's funeral. The second one, to be down in the dumps. To be down in the dumps about something. And this idiom means to feel unhappy or without hope, when you don't hope for something positive in your life. An example, they have both been feeling down in the dumps this week. So the third expression, to be bummed about something or someone, to be bummed. This actually means to be annoyed, upset, or simply disappointed and dissatisfied with something. An example sentence, I was a little bit bummed about missing my best friend's birthday. So the third category is about to fear. Let's talk about the fear idioms in English. How can we talk about a fear when we experience severe feelings? The first expression, to scare the living daylights out of someone. To scare the living daylights out of someone. This means to be suddenly frightened or just to be scared about something. An example, my brother called me at 3 p.m. and it just scared the living daylights out of me. The second expression, to jump out of someone's skin. To jump out of someone's skin. This actually means to be extremely surprised by something or of course in negative meaning. The example: I nearly jumped out of my skin when you shouted. I didn't hear when you come in. So the third expression is just the heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebies. It means we use this expression when we usually talk about strong feelings of fear or worry. So we can here say, I got the heebie-jeebies when I heard that sound, and so that frightened me a lot. So that's why I just got the heebie-jeebies when I heard that sound. So let's go further. And our next category is completely devoted to idioms about disgusting. What do we say when we just want to talk about disgusting? Disgust. And the first one is to make want to vomit. To make want to vomit. This means to feel uncomfortable or simply disgusted by something. The smell was so foul, it made me want to vomit. The second one, to make someone's stomach turn. To make one's stomach turn, and this means to make someone feel a little bit ill or sick. When someone's sicklish. An example: I just can't eat cabbage. It just makes my stomach turn. It's not about me. Luckily, I like eating cabbage. All different kinds of them. So the third expressions here we have, and to make one's skin crawl. To make one's skin crawl. This means to give you a very unpleasant and slightly frightened feelings. His terror was vacant and ear. It made my skin crawl. That's why it made my skin crawl. So next let's just talk about an anger. When we're feeling an anger. And the first idiom, to fly off the handle. To fly on the handle means to suddenly become extremely angry, often angrier than necessary. An example: he flew off the handle when someone rammed into his new car. To be up in arms. To be up in arms. This means to be angry and complaining about something very, very often. She was up in arms about how messy the kitchen was. And the third expression, to be at the end of someone's tether. We use it when a situation in which one has no patience or energy left to cope with something, or to cope with any kind of problems or issues that they can actually have. An example: after waiting for 3 months, I was at the end of my tether. So it looks like a pretty long period of time when we just have to wait for someone or something to happen or to do. And finally we have our sixth category, and that's all about a surprise feelings. And the first expression that I just want to share with you is to come out of the blue. To come out of the blue. This means if something happens out of the blue, it's completely unexpected. And my examples here. They got married just a few weeks after meeting, completely out of the blue. So the second expression is inside this category is to do a double take. To do a double take. This means to to react after a slight pause, just because you're surprised by what you've just seen or heard, or something like that. An example. Why in San Francisco? I saw my neighbor at the museum. I just did a double take. I couldn't believe it was him. And the final expression, and the final English idiom about surprise feelings and emotions is to stop dead in someone's tracks. To stop dead in someone's tracks. We tend to use it when if a situation that we have in which one has no patience or energy left to cope with something, when we just want to wait for something anymore. She stopped dead in her tracks when she saw Mariah, that she hadn't seen her in over 20 years. So they were 18 slang English idioms that I just wanted to share with you today in my today's video. And if you loved this lesson, please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time when I prepare a new lesson about English grammar here on my YouTube channel. And I'll see you in there.